What's good, family? I had to come to y'all. I know it's late, but I had to come to y'all and give y'all a little story real quick. Well, more like a lesson just to learn from my mistakes and know that you can't take anything for granted. Always stay on your P's and Q's, even when you think nobody's looking. Somebody is always looking, whether that be at your job or it be at your household, wherever you're holding a professional situation where you have to be about your business. Be sharp and always be on the pivot and keep your mind sharp and don't never let nobody catch you slipping. Because I got in a little back and forth with my supervisor where he did most of the talking at that point because I had to put my ego aside and realize that I was wrong. So that's why I always tell you guys that when it comes to y'all acknowledging where your mortal side of you comes from and your pride is not in the way, and being able to acknowledge when your pride is in the way, it keeps you out of situations that can be potentially harmful or get you in a situation or out of a situation that can be productive. And quite honestly, that one situation of me being lazy and not being on my P's and Q's because I was in the mindset of, oh, this particular customer is a regular, so I'm not going to trip about it, that almost would have cost me a write-up or potentially my job. And it may seem very minor, but yet to somebody that's in a position of power, that's something that's very serious because they're catching you lacking and you're being lazy on the job. So they could only imagine what you would potentially be doing when they're not around. But luckily, I've built a reputation with my job for me being here for a while now that's not the case. I'm far from lazy and far from being very anal about detail-oriented stuff, right? So all in all, I may have got a little fuss out and a little chew out, but yet me building that foundation of good reputation, being on time, handling my business accordingly, and treating everybody with respect regardless of how they treat me, handle myself accordingly to what my position is at that time. Everybody can't be chiefs. They got to be a couple Indians. And at this moment, I don't mind being an Indian because I have the mentality of a chief. And I also say this to you guys. Y'all know I always want to push y'all to maximize y'all potential. You can't get and wish for everything when you don't want to put the work in for everything. So always push yourself, always stay on your P's and Q's, and please don't let nobody, I don't care how bad your emotions are running high, don't never let nobody trick you out your money and play you out of your position of power or opportunity for advancement. Don't never let nobody trick you out of position because there are energies out here that are lurking on a regular to get you out of your position because they're hating on you from the low, but you'll never know.